Welcome fellow Quest heads and VR nerds, this is Eyes on VR, and I just wanted to do a quick video about something I saw in the news this week that really caught my attention and not stretch it out into 8 to 10 minutes worth of content because there isn't enough content here for that. There's been plenty of news this week and I'll get into that in a later video, but right now I just wanted to talk about one specific thing that means very exciting things for all the Quest heads out there. So Mark Zuckerberg himself has been talking the future of the Oculus Quests, and not only the Oculus Quest 2, but the Quest 3 and the Quest 4. We don't even know what's really coming with the Quest 3 or any improvements going to be made to the Quest 2, and he's already talking about 2 headsets above that. So it's quite clear that the Quests are not going anywhere. But what is nice to know is they're just going to get more powerful and better as time goes on. So I'm quite excited to see those developments. So he talked about the Quest 3 and the Quest 4, right? So what he said here was that because of how hardware gets developed, you kind of need to know what your next 3 products are going to look like all at the same time. It's not like software where we're changing it every couple of weeks. We have product teams spun up now working on the next few generations of virtual reality and what the Quest 3 and Quest 4 are going to look like. Now I don't know how much that implies about how far along the Quest 3 is. I mean, I'm not even going to talk Quest 4 because quite obviously that's years and years and years away, but you know, this doesn't give away much about the Quest 3 or how far along it is, but clearly it definitely does confirm they are definitely working on it. A couple of weeks ago I reported on the fact that he'd made hints at the next Quest, but we had nothing concrete to say that they were definitely pushing forward with a specific Quest 3. It might be a Quest 2 Pro, who knows, but this definitely confirms that there will be a Quest 3 and a Quest 4. What he said next though is what's got my attention the most. He said, one of the things I'm really excited about for future versions is getting eye tracking and face tracking in. Now Zuckerberg wants this because Facebook pushes itself as this social site that, you know, it is social media and kind of began the whole thing, but he wants it to be a social thing. Although I have to admit, eye tracking, he wants that so you can make eye contact with people when you talk to them. But I've seen a lot of things in VR chat and I would not want to make eye contact with a lot of things that I've seen in VR chat, and I think other people feel the same. But regardless of all of that, the face tracking will be pretty cool. So when you are talking to people, you can make expressions with your mouth, and that's actually something HTC have recently revealed for the Vive headset, a little attachment that can basically track your mouth so you can talk and make actual expressions with your mouth while you're interacting with people, which is crazy but is really awesome because it shows the technology exists. So this is something that can be done. What is the most interesting to me in terms of gaming though is the eye tracking. Now I know most people will be like, oh, Facebook, I don't want them tracking my eyes. Oh no, that's horrible, tracking my eyes. Oh, you don't get to know what I look at, blah blah blah. And yeah, fair enough, I get it. They can't really tell much about you from that, so it's not so bad. But what's great about it is it's that field of view, it's that focus that you get within a game. If you're playing Downfall in Onward, that's a big map, and when you're trying to look all the way into the distance to see an enemy, sometimes you just can't, or you're straining your eyes to see because the Quest just displays everything in focus. Everything is in focus all of the time, and obviously your actual eyes, they focus on what you're looking at and kind of out focus what's around it, so you have focus. I've said focus a lot here, but you see what I mean. There's a big difference between talking to someone who's in focus with a kind of blurry sort of background in a game compared to just everything being in focus at one time. That's not how our eyes work. So if they can track our eyes, they can see that you're looking over into the distance and put that more in focus, make it sharper than what's closer up to you, which makes life a lot easier, and I think it'll make games look better as well. Like if you look at the Fallout games, when you talk to people, it kind of, you know, zooms in on them but blurs the background around them, and it makes 100% difference when you're talking in the look of the game and the feel as well. So it would be nice to look down a scope and focus on the distance and not have everything around me in complete focus as well, because I feel that's where a lot of people seem to say they get headaches and eye strain from, when they're trying to look far away and it's still as in focus as what's in front of them, and that's just not how our eyes do things. But you know, it's a screen instead of a game on a console that tells you where to look. You are free to look wherever you want, and they can't predict that. So having them track eyes, awesome. I am all for that, and I think that is a brilliant thing that they are obviously going to introduce, so I'll look very much forward to it. That's it for today. Like I said, it was just a quick video though. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below, and also check out the Discord. We have a lot of talk in there about all things VR and some things that aren't. My name is Rex, this is Eyes on VR. Thanks for stopping in. You're welcome back anytime, and I will see you next time.
Okay, I'll give you a gun back.